Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm your host, Bring It Dawn. We are currently on the quest Night Raid, which is supposedly a very bugged quest, just like the monastery was. But we happen to get through the monastery without much trouble. Last episode, I stripped down to my knickers. I should be good to go. Let's see here. Let's actually put on. Increasing my noise by quite a bit, though. Doesn't affect my noise at all. Let's see here. There we go. No noise. Boom. I have to report to Robard, who's in here. I did try this once already, and I got an infinite loading screen after doing the night raid, the actual infiltration of the castle. So if that happens again, I might have to just put this entire Let's Play on pause until that gets patched out, because that's fun. It was fun to sit there and just watch a loading screen for 10 minutes and then determine that it was just bugged. I just assumed it was just a long loading screen because that happens in this game now. There's definitely some quality of life changes they need to make to the game. I'm sure modders will probably take care of it in the long run anyway. Alright, still can't talk to Robard for whatever reason. I had to wait till nighttime last time as well, but even after that, I had to sit there and mash E. It took, I don't know, 15 or 20 tries to get him to talk to me. But yeah, online, everyone's saying that like the later part of the game, it's like it was rushed a little bit, so you run into a lot more bugs and issues. I think they were hoping that upon release, people would take their time in playing, and they'd have time to patch out and smooth out the late game. Which again, I really haven't run into any issues until that infinite loading screen. Alright, Robard, how are you still sleeping, man? I'm just gonna mash E on you till you wake up. Or until that happens. Alright.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna take some Savior Snaps with me as well. And I'm gonna save scum the heck out of this quest. I'll edit it out.
Any of you are having
that's the
second
case.
thoughts. This is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
Well, see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
This will be something. I apologize if y'all can't see anything. I have to be sneaky, so it has to stay dark.
Fuck it up. Then Istvan will be telling the stories, and the joke will be on us.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
Why would I ask this question twice?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Something real quick. I'm gonna grab a couple of my savior schnapps. Because yeah, I'm gonna save Scum. Because this quest is a little wonky. At least from what I've experienced so far.
I'll put on his
Am I
armor.
really over encumbered right now?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon?
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Alright, this will be the first part that I save in. Or save at, because it, no matter how stealthily I do this, one of the guards always seems to get triggered, but I would like to, I really can't save right now? Are you kidding me? Really? I really can't save right now. Okay, that's a little irritating. There we go.
We can't get this moving without being noticed. First, we have to find the hostages. It'll all go a lot easier if no one sees us. And fooling around with a portcullis. Careful here. All doors lead to the courtyard. All it takes is for one man to go for a piss and he'll see us. Easy now. We're almost there. Let's not fuck it up at the 11th hour.
That's my horse.
Any time now. Jesus! Get a fucking move on, man.
That guy might see me.
Patience. He has to move.
What?
Seriously? If Hans is moving, I should be safe to move. Wherever he goes, I should be safe to go. That's what I'm gonna work with here. It's a little unnerving having that guy sit there and look at me.
Who are you?
Where's Sir Radzig and Lady Stephanie?
Lady Stephanie? She's not here. She must be held somewhere else.
Where? Where is she being held? And where's Sir Radzig?
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here and told us not to move a muscle.
Alright. Man, if that guy would have seen me over the stairs, that would have been... I mean, it's kind of neat that he can see me over the stairs like that, but... Man. Well, hopefully it's not an infinite loading screen again. As if so, since I can't save during the quest, I'm going to be a bit irate if it doesn't load.
Damn it all.
There we go.
We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought we could pull it off.
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father and Lady Stephanie.
And how are we meant to find them? They're not in the stables or anywhere nearby. You want to creep right inside the palace where Toth's men are everywhere?
I'm actually going to say to retreat, because I don't...
Sakra! Alright. There's nothing more we can do here. We'll have to try something else.
I'm going to play it safe. I feel like Hans or somebody's going to die if I choose to stay.
Come on then. Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us.
Right in the butt.
Fuck my ass.
I will not do that for you. But I guess I gotta pick him up and make a run for it. I wonder if that probably would have happened no matter the choice that I made there. These loading screens are pretty wonky though. Even when I was mentioning they were bad, this is much worse. Half of my recording so far has been loading screens. Oh man.
Fuck. I'll have to carry him out of here right now.
Fuck my ass! Quick! They're right behind us. That is behind you. They're in front of me, and I can't do anything. This isn't very comfortable. Can't you stop hopping around with me? My arse is killing me. Faster!
I'm glad that bandit ignored
If
me.
you don't get a move on, they'll stab you in the back right under my nose. Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shake me so much.
Are these all bandits?
Faster! That's not...
Is that the best you can do?
Come on, change targets, man.
We'll call that on that.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be fighting these guys, but I don't have a choice right now. Son of a gun. Seriously? Like they're...
Get over here! Alarm! Go weak at the knees,
Oh, I'm stuck on somebody. This is annoying. I'm stuck on this guy. Okay. Seriously? This is how they're gonna... What the hell are you supposed to do right here? Like... No, seriously, excuse my language, but... What was I supposed to do right there? They swarmed me. Like, what? There's 5 bandits and I couldn't get around them. It was... Oh, okay. At least I made it. I didn't die, I didn't have to reload.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True. The shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... Now, I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Ishvan.
I just wish there weren't so many loading screens in this small segment, because they are all just a pain to sit through. Like, I've really enjoyed the game up to this point, but once the loading screens just got out of hand, it's just, it's aggravating. So I used to not have this problem, and out of nowhere, ever since the big patch, like the 1.3 patch, it's just had ridiculous loading times. Well, this is a treat.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders, and we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where's Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon
Bring
as...
him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir, I understand
And you
that.
are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
Why is Master Fafar standing inside that other soldier? Oh, sweet, that loading screen went well. Alright. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Alright, oh, where's my Gambison at? There it is. Alright. Doublet. Alright, Robard, brief me.
What needs to be done?
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
He said he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as he said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
How are you faring, Sir Robard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart, too. That place is my home.
Is there anything you can tell me about Talmberg's weak points?
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Ishtvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stuck up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranyk for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry.
Alright, so pitch. Let's see here. Quartermaster, Sir Divish, Captain Bernard. There we go. Can talk to him. That's weird. Elevation, I think, prevents you from talking to people.
What do you need?
It's more like, what do you need?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
He was with Sigismund?
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Betlen Castle.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
Okay.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his cooperation. Try having a word with him. By all accounts, he hates Sigismund.
Okay. That's
All
pretty
right.
easy.
Thank you, Henry.
Rocketeer. Wow, Sir Divish is way over there. Like heck, I'm walking all over there. Of course. Oh. I'm a master of medicine, so I don't know why I turned in right there. So if Divish needs medical attention, I'm the guy for him.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Well, thank you.
How are we doing with the food?
I'll probably have to do game, don't
Who
I?
wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in. Do we have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone, and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods, either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too.
Okay, taverns, game. I got this. So let's see here. Let's see, 30 meat. That's not that much. 1 deer would take care of that.
God save you.
I have some.
Let's see. Quite a collection.
How are the men holding up?
They're a rabble. The out-of-towners are desperate to go home. And the locals, they've got nowhere else to go. So they're just generally complaining.
Are they causing trouble?
No trouble as such. It's true, I've caught a few of them asleep on their watch. There's nothing a couple of lashes of the whip can't cure.
Well, there might be a simpler solution.
Whipping a man, simple enough. Just give one of them a beating, the others will remember. When they forget, do it again.
But then you'd have an injured soldier. It occurred to me a herbal potion might do the trick.
I never heard of any wives' quackery helping troop morale. But Christ knows they could do with something to flush the booze out of them and keep their eyes open.
How goes it, Sir Bernard?
How goes it? We're sitting here under the castle, and all day long there's folks hewing stones. My ears are ringing as if I'd been struck on the head, which is just how I feel.
I felt that way too since the night of the attack.
That went horribly wrong. And even so, we were lucky. Could have gone much worse.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
Why don't you shut your face, Bernard? How about that? Oh my... I can't get to my... Whew, okay. Game, you're wearing on my last nerve. Not gonna lie. So I talked to the herbalist. I have quest markers all over the place. Alright. First things first, is there anywhere in these woods I can hunt? Yeah, there's deer. So let's knock that out because that's going to be the probably the most painstaking part of this quest. Come on, turn, horse. Ugh. Of course, there's always bushes leading into the woods. 1 rabbit might be enough for all the meat that I need to get. Hold on a second. Which one? Start the herbalist, I think. She lives in the woods, and there's usually plenty of like roe deer around herbalist huts, if I remember correctly. So 2 birds, 1 stone. That's the best way to get up there. I go this way. Yeah, there's a path up here. Oh, come on. Somewhere around here. Alright, it's right here. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. It's like when the horse gets hung on something, you try to, like, turn off of it, it slingshots you, and you, turn much further than you're supposed to. Or than you intended and that you're trying to do, and it just... It's just a... It's a pickle. That's what it is. There, horse. Way to get around the tree, it seems. All right. I think my horse messed up. I broke it. Alright, seems to be back to normal. See any darn animals in here. Not yet, anyway. Alright.
I need something to keep our soldiers awake. Do you know of anything that might help?
I do know of a concoction to ward off sleep. I can teach you how to make it if you like.
But I need enough for at least 100 people.
I can't help you with that. You'll have to brew up a bit at a time as it's needed.
I really want someone else to do it, but...
That'll be very...
Did I learn how to do it? Because I don't... I don't even remember what the, rabbit. Is that 30? There we go. And I guess I give him the dried meat that I have. I have to figure out which potion I have to make later. I don't know if I know the potion recipe or not for it. She didn't even teach me, regardless. Like, she didn't, there's no, whatever. A little aggravated by that. To the left, alright. Then. I'm only turning this in right now because I can't be carrying all that meat around. I'll probably be over encumbered very shortly. I can't afford that.
How are you?
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
Just stack it, okay.
That's the lot.
Good.
That's right, I also got a stealth perk, didn't I? I want this one. I need raw meat. And, sure. Alright, what's next? So I'm going to try a different herbalist. See, okay, I can. Cool. Alright, next I will do Ushits for the beer. Or the ale, whatever. It's all the same. No, it's not. I see people getting upset about that. It's all alcohol, darn it. It's all the same. Come on, off. There you go.
What is it?
You're in my way. That's what it is.
Good day to you.
And to you, my friend.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I don't have anything that would last the journey there. And I certainly don't want to swing for poisoning anyone.
Okay. That didn't work. So Ushitz isn't where I need to go for beer. I'll go here, then I can talk to the charcoal burners just north of the inn. Well, Andrew's not there anymore. I don't know who the innkeeper is at the inn and in the inn in the glade. I wonder if there's gonna even be anyone for me to talk to there. And there's a quest marker, and the quest marker usually follows the person, so I'm hoping. Nah, I don't care about a carcass on the road. There's a fight to be had, I'd spring for it, but... I do wish you could talk to people from on top of your horse and make a lot of things so much... Oh my god.
Good health to you, Henry.
There is a continuity error here.
My respects to you.
And he likes me, okay.
Andrew, there's no more beer in Talmberg, and the soldiers are starting to grumble. Can't you send some there?
I could, but there's nothing in it for me.
The camp's not that far away. Imagine if the soldiers got so upset by the lack of beer, they went on the hunt for it and ended up here. They could do some real damage. Wouldn't it be better to have them drunk and happy somewhere else?
If they came here for a drink, I'd sell it to them. Why would they do any damage?
What if someone lied to them that you were a Toth supporter and that they'd have to make do with water?
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't expect you to turn on me too.
I do like things to go my way.
I'll send it there. But just remember, everyone gets what's coming to them eventually. One day, you're bound to come across someone who isn't such a pushover.
Maybe. But in the meantime, make sure to send the best you have. After all, we don't want anyone to feel unwell enough to think about settling the score, do we?
Hey, look.
So is that part done?
Here.
Oh, I guess I need to keep asking taverns. Whatever, let's go up and talk to the charcoal burners. Honestly, I didn't expect this quest to explode into so many different directions like this. Oh, crap. Okay. Didn't get damage from that. Thank goodness. What up, fellas?
Henry.
God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
Why don't you be quiet?
I'm looking for some pitch for Talmberg.
Already? What happened to the last lot we supplied?
I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Do you have any, or don't you?
I do. I had a buyer lined up, but it's been a while since he showed his face. What do you need it for?
Talmberg's been taken by a horde of brigands, so we're laying siege to it. We could use some pitch.
Christ blood. I hadn't heard the news. All right, it's all yours. You gave us a hand with that ginger when we needed it, and if it's for Sir Divish, I know my duty. If you want to haul it away yourself, feel free. or I can get someone to deliver it to you.
Thank you.
Even better. Alright. Alright, talk to Divish. Ledechko, and there's an herbalist right beside it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Try to knock out as many birds with as few stones as possible. I also like to avoid loading screens where I can. That would also be nice, because they are atrocious.
Are you blind?
I wonder if this is the last quest in the game.
There's people walking here.
Alright, dude. You stop yelling at me. I'll kill you in your sleep.
Watch what you're doing. There's people walking here.
That's what you do. There's people walking here. Alright.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I'm a few kegs short myself. And once I run out, my regulars will go elsewhere.
See, did it not update for the beer one at all? I wonder how many more taverns I need to ask. Okay, well there's at least one more. I have to go to Samapesh anyway. Let's go talk to this herbalist up north. Oh, come on. I run through these buildings all the time, but I guess that one's just different clearance. That's fair, I guess. Lost the road. That's fine. It's right here somewhere. There she is. Kunhuda.
The troops are falling asleep on guard duty. Do you have anything to help?
There's a recipe I know. I could brew up enough for...
No, I need enough for a whole bloody encampment. Actually, for 3 camps.
That much? It would take me a week just to pick the herbs.
Seems only reasonable, since I'm the one who wants it. What do you need?
1 handful of valerian and 2 of mint, but make sure it's fresh. And a little wormwood wouldn't hurt.
I'd like to talk...
What about it?
Yes. Well, in a way. There was no ghost. Just a guilty conscience and past wrongs. The truth and an atonement cross helped where smudging and casting spells didn't.
And what else are ghosts but the result of a guilty conscience? Don't take the dead lightly. You could have managed without the cross, though, if you'd really done as I told you.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. In any case, the only thing that worked was admitting a long ago wrongdoing and erecting an atonement cross.
Bah! Believe me, you could have saved yourself the effort if you'd just waited a bit. It takes some time for the smoke from those burning herbs to reach the great beyond.
I entirely disagree.
Here's a potion and some herbs for you.
Alright, so what do I need for her? $60, 36. Alright, I should have all that in the in my chest. Let's go take care of that real quick. I think I have a room at Ledechko. Yeah, I should have all that in the in my chest. The mint, maybe not. I remember picking a lot of mint. I know I have plenty of valerian and whatever the other crap is. Alright, good. I got a room here. So what do I need? 6 wormwood, 30 valerian, and 60 mint. 60 mint. I do not think I have that much mint. I do. Good figure, right? Valerian was... shoot, was it 30? Yeah, 30 valerian, 6 wormwood. No, good thing I got what I got. Alright. Let's clean up a bit. Actually, I need food too. I think I'm about to start going hungry. Music got really loud, really quick. Don't hit it. Okay. Get out of the way, sheep. I'm really glad I did all that herb grounding off camera. It saved me a lot of
Hey, who's there?
a lot of hassle elsewhere.
What have we got here?
Okay, well, good news.
Two arms! Get over here! Hello! Had enough! Is that the best you can
Come on,
do?
man.
Hey, all of you! You're gonna cry now! Raise the alert!
They're probably not.
Dog! Get over here!
Yeah? I don't know why there's a bandit camp in here. I ran past it earlier. I saw something, but I didn't bother to check it out. This is fine, I guess. I'll take all of your stuff. Come here, horse. Time for this crap. Come here. Come on. Ah. Wait, is she asleep already, or what? No, she's over here.
I've gathered up all we need.
Excellent. This will probably do the trick. And do you have the wormwood?
Here it is.
Fine, fine. I'll get started. It's going to take a while.
Okay, how long is that? Like... Well, I guess I can go do something else while it's... Well, whatever. I already asked that guy. Asked him. Asked Ushitz. Only Andrew is willing to send it. Ledechko. Wait, no, I didn't ask Samapesh. Go there and ask for beer as well. I'll have to come back here. I'm not going to just sit there and wait for the potion. I don't know how long I have to wait. I'm going to go talk to the herbalist here as well. Just because. Everyone should be at the inn right now, the tavern drinking, so the innkeeper should still be awake.
Here.
The bailiff, the villager.
God
Bring
be
me
with
something
you, Henry.
There he is.
I'm at your service, sir.
I need to bring a few kegs of beer back to Talmberg.
I've hardly any beer left, but I have got a lot of goat's milk. Do you think that might lift their spirits?
So I wonder if the Andrew one's bugged because he's dead, technically. Or literally, he is dead. Yeah, I've asked all the ones with all the quest markers. So I don't know what else I can do for that part of the quest. I may have messed up going this way. I wish the torch wasn't bugged out like it is. You know, I'm just gonna wait till morning. I'm not messing around in the dark with that torch, giving everybody epileptic seizures. Not worth it. I think I'll try talking to the quartermaster about the ale and see if that updates. Because I've talked to him about the pitch as well. So all that should be taken care of. I hope. Oh goodness. I guess I'll wait for her to wake up whenever she feels like she should be awake. That's fine. That's okay. There you are. Alright, never mind. I guess that quest is complete then. That's fine. Let's go back to, I think, the I said wait. Do I need to wait there? I don't know. Let's go and talk to the quartermaster, get some of this crap taken care of. The Rocketeer quest I might save for the next episode. Alright, let's deal with this real quick. Well, my horse. God, I hope they don't kill my horse before I spawn in.
You're dumb. Come here, lily liver.
Alright, stop swinging at me for one.
Jesus Christ!
Attack the Warhammer guy first. Hold up. Alright, guy behind me, stop it. I'm trying to stab this guy. See, he had a warhammer. I didn't want to deal with that. Is that me whimpering like a little girl, or was that the enemy? Well, that was the enemy. It should never make me unlock from somebody. I'm not letting anybody get away. I'm killing everyone. Like, what sword is it? Say piercer, picker, pricker. Alright. Alright, let's keep heading back to Talmberg. Yeah, I'm on. Oh my gosh. Alright. I don't know if you have noticed since the first episode, when you're trying to fast travel, you can't just click on it. You have to, like, you have to wait for it to, like, kind of highlight and then double click it. Because if you click once and it, like, secures the fact that you're clicking the fast travel point or whatever, and then you have to click again and then hit accept to click. And then sometimes the second click doesn't register. No, the first click doesn't register. So the second click won't register. And then you just kind of fiddle around with it until you hit that sweet spot for fast traveling. And that's Hanish's horse. Let's take care of all this crap. Where's he at? Okay. Oh, shush.
God save you.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Yeah, I know.
I've arranged some beer for you from the local tavern.
You're a proper treasure, you are. I'm gonna put a word in about how well you look after us. Like your own kith and kin.
The charcoal burners nearby have some stocks of pitch they'll let us have.
That's handy. Sir Robard will be pleased. What little we had left was running out, and he was getting worried.
Well, he can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get someone to take care of it.
Okay, let's I guess go back and talk about the well, let's go talk to Divish real quick, I guess. Because I'm sure he's gonna send us somewhere. Maybe I can. Hey, D for Divish. That's fitting.
Greetings. What business have you?
How do you feel, Sir Divish? How's the shoulder?
I felt better, boy. I feel awful, truth be told, and my shoulder's paining me.
Let someone tend to the wound and you'll soon be better.
The flesh can be healed, perhaps, but the spirit... Henry, can you do something for me?
What is it you need, sir?
I need a priest as well as a physician. The closest was in Rovna, but I don't know what happened to him. And then there's the one from Ujits. What's his name?
Godwin. But why would you need a priest? The wound will heal, especially with the help of one of the monks.
It's not about me. I've got a lot of wounded here that won't see morning, and dead men, and I have to confess my sins.
Okay, I guess we'll go talk to Father Godwin. He's the one I'd prefer to have here instead of Father Simon and Ravna. So I think I can use him now that I found him. The quests are kind of building on each other, just like how the charcoal burners are willing to help me because I helped out Ginger. Neat little things like that. Man, helping Ginger was such a long time ago.
Garlic, beetroot, asparagus.
Garlic. I didn't hear what the second one was. An asparagus. I'll see the physician from the monastery. Just have to go there anyway to talk to the Rocketeer guy, so it should all be. And then probably be Nicodemus. In all honesty.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
There's something I need from you, Father Godwin.
Is there, my son? How can I help?
There are a lot of dead and wounded at Talmberg, and no one to make the sign of the cross on their foreheads.
Has someone requested my services?
Sir Divish himself.
Well, 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 Sir Divish sends for me, and you're doing the asking, young Hal. How could I refuse? I'll go there right away.
Boom. Yeah, as he goes back to his sword wielding. Alright, and then to the monastery for... Well, I need to go check on the herbs, right? I'll take care of this part first. Now I go check on her, because I don't know. I'm assuming it'll update when it's ready. Oh, my sound cut out. Okay. That seems fair. Who wants some? Whoa, whoa! Is it this guy hitting me that whole time? I see you back there, dude. Dudes. If I could get to you, I would.
Fucking come on now!
Yeah. Good job, man. Bunch of posers. Actually, was it this one? That was... No, that's the first one that I checked. Shoot, which... It was this one. That's the one that I need to... Where are you? Just a wayfarer. Alright. That's fair. Shoot, where was I going? I know I'm going here and I'm gonna pass by the Rocketeer quest guy. Not gonna do it yet. That'll be saved for the next episode, I think. And we'll go and talk to the herbalist again before I wrap up this episode. See about finishing up that whole quest line. Another attack on the road, huh? Bandits are getting aggressive.
You're dead!
I doubt it.
You're dead. I'll wring your neck.
Is he whispering in my ear, the second guy? You're dead. Okay, man. I mean, are you trying to seduce me, or...? Yeah, get out of my face, man. You like that?
Yeah. Kunda.
Oh, there's a guy behind me too. Okay, I didn't know that.
God damn. Ow.
What's up? Shit yourself?
Ow.
Didn't hit him. Didn't hit what I was supposed to hit. No. Not messing around with you guys, man. It's not happening. Close your legs. No one wants to see that. Human spurs. But man, I guess they were doing a little bit of good before they died. Food is my nourishment. Yeah, I can have a cheap wine. Why not? Alright. Let's get going over here again. Alright, let's go talk to Nicodemus, because I guarantee that's who I'm supposed to talk to. He's naked and now he's dressed. Yeah, considering the load times in this game, you think everyone would be wearing all their armor when they load in. Let's check this
Do you
first.
happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Keyser?
And what do you want from the old buzzard? Never mind. What do I care? It's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
I've come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people. I'm to ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
These are tragic times. Fortunately, I've only a little work left to do here, so I'll gather my things and set off for Talmberg.
Thank you, Father. May God reward you 1,000 times.
You know what's nice? And it's kind of cool, like all the major characters you've run across in the game so far, they're all going to Talmberg, wherever it's at up here. Oh, I just think it's pretty neat. I do want to go try to talk to her again. And then in the next episode, we'll talk to Conrad Keyser.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Alright, dude. I was here first, so you can go screw yourself. I should have waited another couple of hours just to be safe. These loading times, or waiting times, are so much fun. Almost as fun as the loading times. Alright. Horsey, horsey. There we go. Alright, yeah, I can get the potion from the herb woman now. Onward and upward, I say. She's probably not out of bed yet, because again, I should have waited for... Yeah. A couple more hours previously. So I wonder if it'll change anything in the quest itself if you don't do all these like side. Well, it's all considered the main quest, I guess. So I think the big thing is getting the trebuchet ready. And I feel like once that's done, the siege would start. But I could be wrong.
So, is the concoction ready?
All done. Here, take the keg. I won't be lugging a heavy great thing like that around myself.
Thank you for your help.
Well, best of luck, lad. Now, I need a rest.
You just woke up. Whatever. So I guess now all I do is return this to him. And after that, all we have left is the Rocketeer quest, and then we'll continue the Siege quest. Things are going pretty well. At least I like to think so. I could be wrong. Could be going terribly. But I'm not usually wrong. Usually. Also, I don't know if I showed it on camera or not. I had to try to get a horse trader to try and repair horse equipment. I don't know how you repair horse equipment because my saddle is at 0. I mean, it doesn't affect any of the stats, so I don't know. I'm just not sure what you're supposed to do with broken horse gear. That's interesting. Alright. That was an interesting sight.
God save you.
This ought to help with your sleepy soldiers.
What's in it? It stinks to hell.
Yes, and it's hellish potent too. A drop in the evening, and you won't fall asleep till just before noon.
Really? I hope it does the job, that it doesn't give them a runs in the process.
Hopefully not. But if it does, well, it's hard to sleep with the runs, isn't it?
True enough. But you're not much good as a guard when you're squatting in the bushes.
No, I got a decent amount of coin for that. More than I did for any of the other quests. Alright, well I'm going to head to the monastery, and in the next episode we'll do the Rocketeer quest, and then hopefully finish up the Siege quest. Hope to see you there.